And Kelly will get it back at the center line. Starts up ice, comes into the Bridgeport zone. Drops it back. Rod Pelly shooting in. The veteran puts it on goal, but Kenny Ryder there for the save. A minute 8 in. Tried to feed John Pearson in the circle. Now a long pass up the right side. Out of the box is Pessinen right side. He shoots and he scores. Harri Pessinen, after his penalty is ended, has now scored the last 3 Albany Devils goals, and this one puts Albany on the board with 7:44 to play in the first. Circle draw controlled behind the goal by McPherson. Up the right wing to Chris McKelvey, and he got crushed along the far boards, and now we're going to see some gloves drop here. A big scrum along the far wing, multiple sets of gloves on the ice. One breakout fight right now. It is Mayfield taking some shots from Albany's Riley Boychuk. That's kind of a heavyweight tilt that has developed out of that. Mayfield gets the takedown, but Boychuk buried a handful of shots as well. See it. It's usually pretty easy to stop. And right off the draw, well, Chris Bruton dropped the left glove, and he's going to find a willing participant in Chris McKelvey. Bruton and McKelvey going after it right at center ice. McKelvey comes in with a left. Bruton connects with a big right hand on Chris McKelvey. Bruton with a couple of stiff left hands with the jersey being held, and now Bruton comes with a left-right combination. A big right hand by Bruton connects. McKelvey came back with a right hand uppercut. They continue to turn around at center ice. Bruton trying to free that right hand. McKelvey tried to come across the top. Now they spin around a bit. No big bombs thrown in this one, and now they bear hug and will go off for fighting with 29.8 seconds to go in period.
One for the Sound Tigers, goes to the backhand, brings it back behind the net. Wedgwood got taken out of play, and then he got hit from behind, and a bit of a scrum in the left corner as it's Kelly for the Albany Devils getting tangled up with a Sound Tiger. As we check on the board, looked like Lancaster. No, actually it's Gallant, and of course the tough guy. Gallant waiting to throw the undercut with the right hook. Now they grab each other's jerseys, holding on for dear life. Gallant trying to throw something. Now they each get a pop in. Kelly with a big roundhouse. Now Gallant begins to pummel him, and down he goes. Kelly with a couple of extra jabs, and they'll tie that one up. In that looked like Halmo for a moment. Back to Donovan, left point. Thought about going cross ice, brings it to Lee, top of the circle for the one-timer, and they score! Through the slot and deflected in. The Sound Tigers tie it up on a power play goal. We're tied at 1. Now it's taken back, short-handed. McKelvey out in front, and they score! Left behind, out on the doorstep was Scott Timmons, off the feed, and he puts it away. It's short-handed, and it's 2-1. To Cornell. Cornell feeds it ahead, waiting there, side of the circle, setting it up out in front, and they score! Maybe Justin Johnson might have been Johnny on the spot. We'll find out. But the Sound Tigers tie it up with 3:05 on the power play goal.
Devils line. Halmo holding along the right wing side. Now in the slot, a big drive by Halmo, and he scores! Mike Halmo walking his way to the slot, gets his 12th goal of the season, a minute 50 into the third period after it looked like he was done for the night. Instead, he puts the Sound Tigers on top 3-2. 9:50 remaining in this one. The Sound Tigers up 3-2. Here's Whitney on the rush, right circle. He shoots, save it, rebound, score. Mike Hopel crashing the net, beats Kenny Ryder, and the Devils have tied it with 9:46 to play. In Bridgeport is Burlon, gets it in front of Vaughn with a shot, and that one kicked away. Big save. Right side, Jackson shoots in the open net, and he scores! Dallas Jackson fires it into an open goal as Wedgwood, after he made a save on Vaughn, appeared to get dinged up, and the Tigers, with 93 seconds to go in the third, lead the Devils 4-3.